Hello, my name is Lori Kreitz, and this is a quick training on how to follow up with someone when they are on the 24-day challenge. The reason that you want to have great follow-up is because as you're building an Advocare business, the fortune is in the follow-up. So you want to make sure that people that you're helping on the 24-day challenge are getting great results, that they feel absolutely amazing on the challenge, that they feel fresh and excited, and you want to make sure that you're with them every step of the way, so that if there's any kind of trouble that comes their way, you want to help to troubleshoot with them and help them get on the phone with the person that helped you start your Advocare business, so that they can get that great coaching as well, and you've got that third-party credibility. So when you start someone on the 24-day challenge, here are the days that you're going to want to follow up. They're written right up here on the whiteboard. So notice that on day one, you want to make sure that you're asking, how are you doing? I'm assuming right now that you have already taught them how to take the 24-day challenge. You've already gone through, and walked through the steps with them as they take the cleanse and as they take the fiber drinks and the probiotic, and when to take all of that along with their Spark and their Omegaplex. So when you're calling them on day one, you just simply want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And then ask the question, how did you take your products? Ask them that instead of the question, did you take your products right, or did you take your products at all? You want to ask them, how did you take your products? Always ask open-ended questions, not yes/no questions, because open-ended questions and specific questions get specific results, okay? So once you've called them on day one, then you want to make sure that you call them again around day 3, day 4, just to make sure that they're still doing great on the products. At this point, a lot of times people are realizing that they're not drinking enough water, and a great question to ask around day 3 or 4 is, how much water are you drinking, right? So the goal, remind them that the goal when they're taking their herbal cleanse is to make sure that they're getting in a gallon of water a day. So ask them, how much water are you drinking? And then suggest that they put a gallon of water up on their island or their kitchen table in the morning, and they mix their Spark with that water. They mix their fiber drink with that water. And that way they're getting rid of that water. And so at the end of the day, if the gallon's not gone yet, they need to chug some water, because we know that water helps to carry out toxins and helps to carry out all the extra sludge that we're trying to get rid of anyway. And so water is really that thing that's going to help so much with the 24-day challenge and the cleanse phase especially. As you've checked in with them during the cleanse phase, as they come towards the end of their cleanse on day 10, you want to call them on day 10 and just check in with them and make sure that they know exactly how to take the strip pack for the metabolic nutrition system. The metabolic nutrition system is going to help them feel amazing, and you want to make sure that they know that. But also bring to their attention when to take the metabolic nutrition system, when to take the 30 minutes before breakfast packets, and when to take the 30 minutes before lunch packets. Teach them how to do that. Make sure that they understand that they need to take the packets that are to be taken with a meal. Make sure they understand to take those with a meal, because they are such high quality nutrition that if they take those green pills on an empty stomach, they might feel kind of sick, because it's incredible nutrition that needs to be taken with a meal. So I want to encourage you that at this point, teach them how to take the M&S, and then call them again on day 11 and see how they're feeling on that metabolic nutrition system. See how they're feeling as they've gone throughout their day. How's your energy level? Ask those open-ended questions. How's your energy level? And then you can actually ask the question, how is your elimination, right? You want to make sure that they're going to the bathroom on a regular basis, because one of the things that we say is, if it's not coming out, it's not coming off. And if that is not working on a regular basis, then more water is needed, okay? So in addition to following up with them on day 11, you want to follow up with them a couple of times through the metabolic nutrition system phase, and just make sure that they're doing great, that they feel great. If they feel, if they get that really hungry feeling, there's a really good chance that they maybe missed a meal. And they took their pre-breakfast packet and then skipped breakfast. And that's something that you want to avoid altogether as well. You don't want to miss breakfast, and you don't want to miss lunch, because this is a nutrition system. It works with food. You have to eat. It is not a diet. It is not a starve yourself kind of program. You got to eat with this program, right? And that's what's so cool about this, is it teaches you how to eat several times throughout the day. 5 times a day is what our goal is. 4 really good meals, and then 3 great snacks that have protein in there as well. And then when you call your person on day 20 to see how they're doing on their challenge, the next thing that you're going to want to say is you're going to want to lead them to go ahead and help them to place another order. If they haven't signed up to get a membership, this is the time to help them get signed up to get a membership. And here's what I say. I say, hey, you know, you've done so well with this 24-day challenge. And remember how we talked about that this is just the jump start, and really you want to give this 90 days for significant results. Well, today is the day that we need to go ahead and make sure to get your next order in so that we can order your next 30 or 60 days worth of products, because you don't want to lose this great weight loss. You had great results. You feel amazing. So let's keep the good going. Let's go ahead and get that order in. And then talk to them about, do you want to stay on the metabolic nutrition system that you're on right now? Maybe they're on the Max 3 and they want to move to the Max C. Maybe they're on the Max C and they feel like, you know what, I really want to do the Max E. I'd like some additional energy. So help them. And this is, you know, I say, hey, are you close to a computer? Why don't you go ahead and sit down at your computer and let's go ahead and get that order in so that you don't miss out on any of this great nutrition. And oh, by the way, the last time you ordered, you placed your order at retail. I think you going ahead and getting a discount, getting that membership really makes sense, because this way you can save 20%. You already know that you love the products. Let's go ahead and get a membership. Can I go ahead and explain that to you, right? And so you want to ask, okay, so are you ready to go ahead and do that now? And help them sit down and help them order that product. And then once they've ordered and gotten reordered for the next 60 or 90 days, you know, sharing Advisor with them at this point is a really great idea, just to remind them of what you've already talked about back in the beginning. If they're not Advisor yet, you know what, this is a great time for you to go ahead and get to Advisor, 40% for life, and explain that, you know, help them understand that Advisor is the best place to be when using these products long term. And then the last thing is make sure that they know how to take their products and how to reorder their products. Make sure that they are equipped with their username and their password, so that they don't have to come to you, and so that when they think about reordering their products, it's a lot of times it's late at night or early in the morning and they don't want to bother you. So if you have equipped them with how to get back into their membership, into their microsite, then they know how to order it, and they're not going to fall off the wagon because they've been equipped with how to do that. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'm super proud of you for helping somebody else get through the 24-day challenge. You're a champion and you're building your team, and we're excited for you. Have a great day.